Hello friends, in continuation with my videos on the interesting topic of artificial intelligence that has taken our modern world by storm, today I am coming up with my second video that deals with the evolution of artificial intelligence technology over the years. The term artificial intelligence was first coined by one computer physicist named John McCarthy in the year 1956 at the Dartmouth Conference in the United States of America. Around the same time, in the year 1957, one psychologist named Frank Rosenblatt had conceived an idea of artificial neuron in the lines of human nervous system. He had thought that a computer too can function like a human brain and had conceived an idea of this artificial neuron which he had named as perceptron. But sadly, due to the lack of technological support at that time, since the computer industry was at its infancy stage with processors based on primitive devices like vacuum tubes and transistors, his grand idea could not see light of the day. However, later on in the second decade of the 21st century, his grand idea of this artificial neurons surfaced again and rose into prominence with the advent of deep learning, pioneered by the father of modern AI, Geoffrey Hinton. Now, the artificial intelligence had sparked interest in the scientific community, and that led to establishment of research labs in prestigious institutions like Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the USA, which later on went to develop the first chatbot named Eliza. Thereafter, not much headway was made into the field of this AI research, so much so that a decade of 1970s was even termed as AI winter due to the shortage of funding in AI research. Nonetheless, development was taking place in between in other fields like robotics, and first humanoid robot named Wabot was developed in the year 1972 by Japan. Similarly, computer scientists were working on other aspects of computer science like expert systems in the 1980s. It was not until the year 1997 when a computer built by IBM company named Deep Blue defeated the world chess champion Garry Kasparov, the humanity began to take machines seriously. Now people began to realize that machines were getting smarter and better. They could compete with human beings too. And it was again in the year 2011, another computer built by IBM named Watson stole the show by winning the Jeopardy quiz show, which proved that a machine could understand human language. They could answer very well the questions posed by human beings. Now, the machines were getting smarter day by day. Similarly, we were all in for a surprise when a humanoid robot named Sophia showed up in many interviews in TV channels in the year 2016. If anyone happens to listen to one of those interviews, then one could hardly make out that Sophia, the humanoid robot, was a mere machine and not a human being, for she has responded so well in those interviews and at times also shown the attribute of human beings like smiling. In some of the interviews, she does smile and hence exhibit this human attribute of empathy too. This only leads us to conclusion that these machines are slowly able to pass the Turing test. Now, this Turing test is a test named after a mathematical wizard, Alan Turing, who had invented a decoder machine Enigma during the World War II that eventually helped the Allies powers to defeat the Axis power. The Turing test is normally done to determine how much a machine can exhibit human quality, whether it can mimic human being perfectly or not. That is this test determines. Now, the rapid advancement made in the field of AI research greatly owes to one concept, and that is deep learning. It was pioneered by Geoffrey Hinton. It is based on the artificial neural networks that mimics human nervous system. If anyone is to study about the evolution of AI technology, then two approaches come to fore. One is machine learning and the other one is deep learning. Machine learning is based on the algorithms and usage of data and reasoning, whilst this deep learning makes use of artificial neural networks in the lines of human nervous system. It is a bit more complicated as it uses techniques like back propagation and reinforcement learning, where the machines learn from their past mistakes too and are aware of their context. So, rapid advancement in such technology has led to the evolution of our modern AIs. September 30, 2012 is widely regarded as the birth date of modern AI, because on this day the first artificial neuron was developed by Geoffrey Hinton. Now, the AI, the machines could also recognize speech and videos, pictures apart from text. When ChatGPT was launched in November 22 by OpenAI, it stirred the imagination of millions around the world. Now, the people had in their hand the power of knowledge. They could ask anything and ChatGPT would respond with equal ease. So much so, our research scholars, students are now using it universally to guide them in their courseworks. So, following the suit, Microsoft also came up with its own AI platform like Copilot. Google came up with Gemini, and Facebook or Meta has developed Llama in our times. So, what we have seen is that AI has become now mainstream. It has changed fundamentally our cognitive process of viewing reality. So, what I want to say is that through this video is that I want to urge our modern generation students to keep abreast with this modern technology AI. It is found everywhere. When you Google out a question, you will get prediction. That is also one form of AI. If you use Facebook and if you see a friend's suggestion, that is also done through AI only. So, into this competitive world, having knowledge of AI is a must. So, I urge our students to scale up their skills with the acquisition of this AI knowledge too, so that tomorrow they become future ready and have scope in modern market, job market dominated by this AI technology. So, this AI would be there to stay and it would be evolving at a fast paced manner. Right now, we have this AI which is broadly classified as narrow AI or task specific AI. Slowly, we will be moving on to AGI, that is artificial general intelligence. That is when these AI machines would acquire the power of human beings, like problem solving, situational awareness, and like that. Many techies today, like Elon Musk, has said that this AGI would be appearing very soon in next 2-3 years, or some has even predicted a decade or so. Whatever the case, we cannot hide from the universal presence of AI. So, we all need to be ready. We all need to accept the fact that AI is there to stay. So, with this message, I will be covering my videos on the future of the AI, the risks posed by it, the controversy surrounding the AI technology, especially in the boardrooms of big tech firms. That would be the topic of my next video. So, before signing off, I would request my friends, especially the students, to keep abreast of this modern AI technology that is here to stay with us. Thank you.